third grading period. Forms, timbre, and dynamic, and enhanced understanding. Do you love singing? Have you experienced singing in front of the crowd? If yes, what did you feel? Do you think thinking helps develop your self-satisfaction? Okay, let's unite for brotherhood to the tune of It's a Small World After All. Okay, I will sing the song to the tune of It's a Small World After All. People of races and a creed must work. Let's unite together for brotherhood. Nationality, color, or creed won't divide. It's a small world after all. 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 It's a small, small world. Okay. Who are musical composer? A musical composer writes music. This music may be a song to sing or a song to play with an instrument. We call the music she writes a musical composition. Composers make musical forms which express their feelings or ideas. This form of structure of the composition is based on the number and similarity of the phrase in the music. Composers write many kinds of music. They write music without words. They write music to play and sing. They write music for one person to sing alone or for many persons to sing together. Form in music is the way a musical composition is arranged. This composition could be either any musical piece as sung by vocalists or singers, or the music created by means of musical instruments. Okay. There are different musical forms. Number 1. Unitary form. Contains only one section will remain the same all throughout the whole composition. Example, Dandansoy. So let us sing Dandansoy. Dandansoy, bayaan, ta ikaw. Pauli ako sa payaw. Ugaling kung ikaw hidlawon. Ang payaw imo lang lantawon. Number 2. Binary or AB. Made up of two musical parts or has two different melody idea. So, the example is Paru-Parong Bukid. Paru-parong bukid, nalilipad-lipad sa gitna ng daan. Papagapagaspas, sangbara ng tapis, sangdangkalang manggas at sayang dekola, sang piyasaan sayang. May paineta pa siya, uy may suklay pa man din. Amasotetes ang palalabasin. Haharap sa altar at mananalamin at sa kalalakad ng pakendeng-kendeng. Okay. Number 3 is ternary. Utilizes a three-part form represented by ABC, and sometimes the third part is a repetition of the first part represented by ABA. So the example is the lupang hinirang. Okay. So we know already how to sing a song, lupang hinirang. Okay. Okay, I will sing. Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pa sisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bukaw, may dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagong ay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niya kay pamay di magbibilin. Lupa ng araw ng luwal, hatid pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng pag may mga api ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Okay? Next is rondo. ABACA or abaca is made up of 5 or more musical parts with some repetitions. Example is maligaya. Okay. So, there are different repeat marks that are related to forms. The number 1 is the capo or DC, indicates that the musical piece is to be repeated from the beginning of the composition. Okay. Kapag nakakita kayo sa staff ng DC, ibig sabihin, repeat from the beginning of the composition. Next is dal segno or DS, indicates that the musical pieces is to be repeated from the sign S. The capo and dal segno have the same purpose in repeating the particular actions except in the exact places where to begin. They also end with the word fine. Alfine means up to the end. DC alfine means that the section is to be repeated from the beginning up to the word fine or up to the end. It means that the music is to be repeated from the beginning. So kapag nakakita kayo ng DC or alpine, it means that the music is to be repeated from the. So that is the symbol. Yung unang nakita nyo ay beginning, and this is the ending. This is the beginning, this is the ending. This means that the passage between the mark are to be repeated. Okay. Supply the missing word. Blank made up of 5 or more musical parts with some repetitions. Okay, number 2, utilizes a 3-part form repeated by ABC, and sometimes the third part is repetition of the first part, repetition by ABA. Number 3, blank contains only one section which remain the same all throughout the whole composition. Number 4, made up of 2 musical parts or has 2 different melodic ideas. Number 5, meets up to the end. 6, indicate that the musical piece is to be repeated from the beginning of the composition. Number 7, indicates that the musical pieces is to be repeated from the sign S. Number 8, blank means that the selection is the repeated from the beginning up to the word find or up to the end. Number 9, blank have the same purpose in repeating the particular section except in the exact places where to begin. They also end with the word find. And number 10, what do you call a person who writes music? Okay, so this is your assignment. Amazing grace and glory to God in on high.